Good morning, people of God. Let me tell you something. I want to give you guys this encouraging word. I won't be before you guys too long. I won't be before you guys too long. But I want to tell you guys to put your faith on the front line. I want to tell you guys to put your faith on the front line. Now, I'm in front of my school, but I will not be before you guys too long because I know that the word, it just take a little simple word to stir your spirit for you to receive it. God is telling me to tell you to put your faith on the front line. We know that it's impossible to please God without faith. And we want God to do so many things in our life. We want God to do so many things in our life, but we don't want to put our faith on the front line. We don't want to activate our faith. And God is basically saying, I want to do those things for you, but what can you give me? What can you give me? He moved according to our faith. We want God to bless us with all these things, but our faith is not there. He's been searching, checking you out, but your faith is not activated. You don't have your faith light on. Your faith light is off. But you want God to do the impossible things when your faith is not on. God said, I can move for you. You give me your faith, I'll give you a blessing. So in this season, I want you guys to activate your faith. Put your faith on the front line. Whatever you've been seeking God to do for you, it's time to start putting your faith on the front line. I love the story about Peter. The Bible says Peter, he stepped out on faith. He stepped out the boat on faith, not knowing if he was going to drown, he was going to die. He could not swim, but he stepped out the boat on faith. And just because he moved off faith, he moved off faith, off his thought, just believing in God. He moved off faith. I want you to be like Peter and step out of the boat, step out of your comfort zone, and step out on faith. You don't know what God has for you, prepared for you in this season. But according to God to move for you, you're going to have to step out on faith. God is trying to move for you, but it's up to your belief system. You have maxed out your belief on the level that you're on now. It's time to elevate. It's time to move to the next level for God to restore, to God to put more into you. He wants you to start stressing out your faith. Start moving. Start doing things that enemy told you cannot do. It's time to elevate your faith. It's time to stretch your faith. And it is impossible to please God without faith. You have to come to God with faith. If you come to God and don't have faith, you shouldn't you never even came. Because it is impossible to please God without faith. So today I want to encourage you guys today to stretch out your faith. No matter what it looks like, what it seems like, you can be like Peter, stepping out on a boat and it can be a little stormy. But just because you have faith, you got to know that God will walk you through this thing. Wherever you're looking for God to do in your life, you're going to have to elevate your belief system. Elevate your faith. You believe God. That's cute. Even the demons believe God. But you're going to have to believe God on a whole nother level. In order for God to move for you, you're going to have to elevate your belief system. So let me tell you something. It's time to activate your faith. You guys stay encouraged.